Good morning, Nigeria. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and welcome to today's newspaper review. I'll be taking you through this segment. First, we'll start with the Vanguard newspaper. On the Vanguard newspaper, we're looking at 10 trillion naira investments in 13 years failed to lift power supply. Then at the top of the newspaper, presidency slams Atiku over criticism of federal government's economic policies. Then Onayekan, Northern Christians, Senator Sani, others defend Catholic bishops. You can get the full story on page 5 of the newspaper. Up next is the Daily Sun. On the Daily Sun, we're seeing the presidency has set September 3rd for state police bill. The president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is set to release state police bill on the 3rd of September 2026. Then at the top of the newspaper on Osun Goban, Ozodima declares pool must win for APC. Then the follow-up story says, albeit Adeleke says Ohi Bamiji. Then at the bottom of the newspaper, Nigeria may pay less for petrol as oil prices tumble over Trump's new stand on Iran. We move away from that story to the Daily Trust. On the Daily Trust newspaper, this is from the family of the kidnapped Kebbi State judge. They said that they paid 50 million naira to rescue the husband. That's the judge that was kidnapped. They paid 50 million naira to rescue him. And then on 2027, Makinde, Fayemi, Oyilola meets Obasanjo. Then in Osun State, Adeleke seeks president's intervention on continuous killings in the state. Then on the Phantom Council, ICPC concludes probe. Away from that newspaper to the Guardian. On the Guardian newspaper, on post reforms, federal government, others pass burden of economic growth, stability to state governors. Still in the same newspaper, federal government rallies public input on state police as report says death toll hit 5,091 in Q2. Then the abduction that happens in Enugu State, Peter Obi has warned that Enugu church abduction shows no Nigerian is safe. Exactly, no Nigerian is safe if the abduction has entered the southeast part of Nigeria. Then Sowore reignites controversy over Tinubu's educational status. The issue between Sowore and the president is still ongoing, and then he has reignited controversy over the president's educational status. Up next is the Punch newspaper. On the Punch newspaper, we're looking at 2027 at Tinubu, Atiku, Obi weigh ex-governors for campaign director general roles. Storm over fake agency probe as reps prepare final report. Storm over fake agency probe as reps prepare final report. By the right side of the newspaper, Labour gives federal government August 11th ultimatum over wage award. The Labour Congress has given the federal government August 11 as ultimatum for the wage reward. Up on our newspaper next is the Daily Independent. On the Daily Independent, Indonesia palm oil copes wake-up call for Nigeria. Then at the top of the newspaper, federal government drafts legal framework guidelines for state police. The federal government has finally drafted legal framework and guidelines for the recruitment of state police so that the governors will not end up misusing the state police when the bill is finally passed. Then telecoms record over 15 million internet subscription in 1 year. This is coming from the ADC presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. He says Nigerians need relief, not economic statistics. And then the ADC are now accusing APC of using Atiku to distract from economic security crisis. And next on our newspaper review today is the Matrix newspaper. On the Matrix newspaper, we're looking at Interpol, how AI increased cybercrime in Nigeria and Africa. Then at the top of the newspaper, NUPRC pushes stronger industry collaboration to drive Nigeria upstream sectors growth. The full story is on page 3 of the newspaper. Then at the bottom of the newspaper on entertainment, recall that there's a lot of misunderstanding between the Okoyes, that's the P-Square and their elder brother. Now, Jude Okoye denies diverting $1.2 million royalties, says the case is before the court. The trial are having issues in their family, and now the elder brother Jude Okoye says that he did not divert 1.2 million naira into his account. That's $1.2 million rather. He did not divert it, and that the case is before the court. By the right side of the newspaper, Falana demands IGP probe into Habila Tanimola death, the Habila that died in Enugu State. Now, Falana is demanding the Inspector General's probe into the death of Habila and Tanimola. We'll now move away from that newspaper to our last paper for today, the New Telegraph. On the New Telegraph on 2027, this is coming from Onayin Khan. He says that Nigerians won't vote if they believe APC will win. Nigerians will not vote if they believe that APC will win. Then at the bottom of the newspaper on state police, panel prescribes national safeguards for establishment of the state police. The full story is on page 3 of the newspaper. Then at the top of the newspaper on page 3 as well, this is coming from a report that the CBN recovers 752.85 billion naira intervention loans from debtors. We've come to the end of the newspaper review. Many thanks for watching. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates. I am Cassie Tony.